Hello everyone, welcome back to this week's reading from the 13th up until the 19th of May 2025. Thank you all so much for joining me. This is a general collective reading for the collective. Take the messages as they resonate. Thank you all so much for all your support. If you are new, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, leave a comment to help my channel move forward because the algorithms have changed here on YouTube. So even on Facebook, it's really difficult to get the viewer count up. So please do support the channel if you can share the channel. Thank you so much. I want to say a big happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out there, or for the fathers that act as mothers. Hope you have a wonderful day today wherever you're watching from. Let's get started and see what's coming up for us this week here. So we've just had, of course, a full moon in Scorpio, and a full moon in Scorpio isn't the easiest energy. It's very emotional. Deep buried emotions can come to the surface. Deep emotions can come to the surface. There's a lot of heaviness and high what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, feeling very emotional, a lot of thought processes, delving into the past. Could be things from the past coming back to haunt you or reliving the past. So do watch the emotions this week. There may be time for reconciliations. There may be time for healings. There may be time for communications, whether it's regarding family, relationships, or just within yourself. It's a wonderful time to once again let go of anything that is holding you back and allow yourself to move forward with freedom. So once you've released everything that is holding you back on an emotional, mental level, you feel free. And that's the aim of the game here, to release everything and anything that no longer serves you. And it's harder said than done. But it's all about working towards that, right? That's what it's about. So calling in all the angels and archangels, many beings of light, we welcome them here today to our session. And we're asking for some guidance for the collective. What is the energy for the week ahead, please? Spirits, guides and angels for this week. And of course, if you want a personal private session, get in touch. You can email me. The details can be found in the description box. Of course, you can email, or you can contact me also via Facebook, via the Oracle Healer page. Just private message me. There's an automated message. I'll get back to you when I can. So thank you for your patience. The energy this week is the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a very fast-paced energy this week here. There could be some sudden or cutting information. There could be a little bit of frustration here. So watch your words, watch your frustrations here this week. For some of you, there may be time to take action towards some medical needs this week. So surgeons, doctors, anything to do with that type of thing may be highlighted for you this week. So this week here, Spirit says to take action. Don't sit back on your laurels or morals here. So take action this week, right? So if you do have any confrontations this week, deal with them in an intellectual way, right? Rather than allow your frustrations to get out of tune. There might be sudden meetups with people too out of the blue. We've got the Queen of Wands. This is all about using your creative abilities here, your passions here to drive you forward. So some of you may be feeling a little bit erratic or kind of bored with life. So Spirit says you need to break that pattern and you need to focus on something that brings you joy and happiness. So passions, hobbies, what makes you happy, right? If you're looking, for example, you're feeling bored, can you take up a hobby or an interest here, right? Very creative energy. We've also got Justice that flew out. This is the first major arcana for this week. So it does talk about a lot of karma playing out here this week here. So you're needing to be patient. There may be issues to do with legalities here, talking to lawyers, professionals, big companies here. So some of you may be needing to clear the air or get some clarity or advice around legal matters. Not for everyone. For others, there may be some karma playing out here. This week you're faced with that. There might be debts. There might be arguments here. There might be regarding issues to do with females around you this week here that you need to clear up. Or there may be sudden confrontations here regarding females here this week. We've also got the Page of Swords. This is not the easiest energy, my friends. We've got 3 swords here, or 2 swords here, and wands. So there's a lot of frustration here. And the Page of Swords here is like sudden challenging information coming in, right? So regarding documents, regarding legalities here. Again, there may be issues to do with doctors or surgeons for some of you this week. But I feel like some of you here are needing to clear the air, to get the clarity around something that you've been waiting on or dealing with at the moment, because there has been some delays, which is really frustrating here. So if you are going through any legalities, make sure you double and triple check it, get the professional advice, before you make any important decisions here. Third party advice would be good for you if you are going, or second advice if you're going for anything to do with medical issues also. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Cups. So this is reunions, nostalgia from the past. There may be some arguments or confrontations from somebody from your past. Doesn't have to be romantic, could be friends, family, could be anything here. Revisiting the past here. There could be karma playing out to be sorted once and for all. There could be some type of unexpected communication here with people from your past. It feels to me like maybe there might be some argumentative type of energy here, frustrations here, because something is not clear or things are not working the way you want them to work. This also for me really does talk about here reminiscing around your childhood or younger years in your life. So wanting maybe to go back in time, feeling when you were young and more happier and you're wanting to relive that. So you need to look at ways to move forward in your life to feel freedom again like you did when you were younger. We'll do one more and we'll change the deck. And we've got the Queen of Swords. Wow, a lot of swords this week. So this is a divorcee typically. Could be this regarding a situation from somebody from your past. So wanting to talk about the past, why things were the way they were, maybe some apologies, maybe again arguing about the past here, not coming to some type of resolution or agreement here. For others here, it is about getting the clarity that you need. So if you are dealing with anything important with the Queen of Swords, you'll get the clarity that you need. There may be a predominant female figure this week that can help you with that, right? So it is also about letting go of the past, people, situations, and anything that's been on your shoulders for a very long time. Let's see what the daily guidance from angels want us to know for this week, please. Thank you, Spirit. We've got joy, beautiful energy. I love this card. This always reminds me of the Young Living essential oil called Joy. It's the most beautiful oil, one of my favorite. It's got geranium oil in it, which is really, really good for feeling joyous and happy. So these positive news coming in this week. We've also got daydreams. So this is taking some time to, manifest, to live in the moment here, right? Enjoy what's going on. Daydream, because daydream really brings in a new sense of energy, hope for the future. Maybe I can do this. Maybe these things are possible, right? We've got ground yourself. So not overthinking things, just being practical this week here, my friends, getting out into nature, bringing the outdoors in, bringing some plants in your home, flowers in your home, burning essential oils in your home, raising the energy vibration this week, beautiful energy. We've got innocence. So no matter what's going on around you, and sometimes we get so frustrated with people and situations around us, this is what happens in life. We are all here to learn lessons, sometimes harder ones than easier ones. But, we just have to look at it. It is what it is and just move on and accept it. The more we harp on something that we can't change and fix, the worse it becomes for us. And we've got creative project. So that's what I was talking about before, about using your creativity and passion to start doing something that you love, that you enjoy, right? Whether it's around work or your personal time. It's important if you are feeling left out in the cold and feeling a bit bored and lost, start taking up things that make you happy. All right, I won't take those other cards because too many flew out. We'll just do one more. And we've got Cupid. This is a wonderful energy around love and romance. This could talk about here manifesting love, messages coming in, and that may have to do with the Six of Cups, someone from your past here, or someone from your childhood or from a past life even coming in that will capture your heart. So this is very positive regarding love. There could be love on the agenda for some of you this week here. Very exciting. What we'll do now, I think we'll pull the 7 days of the week using the tarot. So we're asking, please, spirits, guides, and angels, what's coming up for the collective from the 13th to the 19th of May. Thank you, Spirit. Underneath, we've got the Hanged Man. So there is some stagnation. Some of you are feeling left out in the cold, not sure what to do, feeling like you're at a crossroads at the moment, not sure what's going on. So some of you here are needing to be clear on what you want moving forward around your situation. Overall energy is the High Priestess. So a lot of hidden agendas, illusion here. There could be some news coming in for some of you here from the past. There could also, the High Priestess can talk about a third person involved this week that may cause some type of trouble or behind the scenes delays or blockages here. The High Priestess also talks to you this week about trusting your intuition, right? Healing yourself emotionally, spiritually, and physically and mentally here. So through prayer, through meditation. Now, at the start of the week, we've got the Star. It does talk about not losing hope. there is some type of communication coming in here that's being delayed. The star also talks about here receiving messages here over the internet. So expect messages, sudden messages that have been delayed that you've been waiting on. It also does talk about not losing faith and hope because Spirit is working on things. So be patient here. We've also got the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. So again, using patience this week. If there are frustrations here, there may be delays regarding financial matters here or around anything to do with long-term goals that you're trying to sort out. There may be some frustrations. Be patient with it. There can be some type of miscommunication here also. So if you are finding that you're waiting on information, maybe you need to follow it up this week. We have the King of Pentacles and the Temperance. So some of you here are really needing to take some time out, very much focused on money and finances this week here. There could be a significant male here in these cards here anyway that can help you this week, whether it's through healing, whether it's through financial guidance here. There is time for you to take some rest and to rest and rejuvenate. There's a lot of stress going on at the moment here because I feel here with the Temperance, it is a time of healing here and rebalancing your energy this week. And then towards the end of the week, we've got the Page of Swords and the Seven of Wands. This is all about cutting information coming in here, standing up for what you need to sort out. There may be sudden information that you weren't expecting that can piss you off this week here with the Page of Swords. It feels like a niggly energy to me this week here because you've got two types of swordsy energy here, right? Some of you, there may be someone around you that may frustrate you, so be patient this week. Don't get involved in dramas because the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords can indicate drama that you don't need. That's just that niggly, irritating type energy here this week. The star, I like the star because it does talk about things will change, things will clear up, but we just need to be a little bit patient here, right? Now, because it is Mother's Day, I want to pull some messages from the Spirit deck. So let's get some messages for our beautiful friends from the Spirit world. We've got synchronicity. So do notice the signs and synchronicities that happen in your life. They're not there just because, they're there for a reason, right? So pay attention to those things are meant to be as they are for some of us right now. We've got memories, beautiful energy. This does talk about you thinking about loved ones, but also they're always, you're always in their thoughts and they're always in your thoughts. So they are around you. A lot of memories, nostalgia this week. We've got stay connected. So working together with those that we care about. And also that Spirit does talk about not to lose faith and hope, even if you are alone. Feeling isolated, just trust that your spirit guides, your angels, your loved ones are with you. So they are with us all the time. And we've got love. This is a message to say, I love you. There's a lot of love and affection going on at the moment. Some of you are needing to heal your heart chakra also, right? From pain, from suffering. And caregiver. So offering and receiving. Some of you are needing to deal with health issues. That is also a message to say that maybe you need to care for somebody or that you need to take care of yourself or give care to others at this point in time. So working with that beautiful love energy. One more, a child's love. So this is definitely a message from the Spirit world if you have lost a child, right? For some of you, it is also spending time with children at the moment. A child's love, very beautiful energy. So if you are a child and, for example, your parents are in the Spirit world, this is a message also to say that they love you very much and they acknowledge that very much because you are their son or daughter. Now, to end this week, what we're going to do is pull a few cards from the Moonology, and I think we'll leave it there. Thank you again. We've got the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. A time to give rather than take. So offer, a goodwill, a gesture, and we'll do one more. We've got show the world the real you. So get out and focus on you. Say yourself, show yourself. Don't be scared anymore. It's time for you right now. Have a wonderful week. Happy Mother's Day once again. Have a wonderful week, my friends. Again, if you're interested in a personal session, get in touch. There are only limited days available, so if you are interested, get in touch. Once again, happy Mother's Day. Have a wonderful week.